All right, guys, get your head in the game. We got politics to talk about, all right? You guys hear about this Hunter Schafer person? She got a lot of prominence because of the Euphoria show, which I haven't seen, but now I think she's mostly popular on account of being extremely hot. Also, apparently, Hideo Kojima's obsessed with her, so that's cool.
Euphoria star Hunter Schafer was among a group of 30 people who were taken into custody on Monday during a pro-Palestine protest inside the building where President Joe Biden was filming an appearance for Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Yeah, this was the exact same appearance where Joe Biden, again unprompted, said that he's a Zionist and that Jews would not be safe without Israel. Not a place in the world that would be safe for Jews without Israel.
According to multiple reports. The actress joined the organization Jewish Voice for Peace for a rally inside the lobby of 30 Rockefeller Plaza in New York City. Video taken at the site also shows the moment police led members of the protest out of the building. The New York Police Department confirmed to Access Hollywood that a total of 30 individuals were taken into custody. Hunter is seen being escorted by NYPD as well as chanting alongside fellow protesters. Jewish Voice for Peace confirmed Hunter's arrest, saying in a statement to Access Hollywood, Jewish Voice for Peace can confirm that Hunter Schafer attended the Jewish Voice Peace disruption inside the 30 Rock lobby, held while President...
Is Hunter Schafer Jewish? Actually, wait, is Hunter Schafer Jewish? I don't actually know if she is or not. Not that it matters, I guess, but still.
Biden was in the building for his interview with Seth Meyers on Monday afternoon. Hunter was arrested at the protest along with 50 other people. We commend her commitment to Palestinian freedom and to a future of justice for everyone.
No, I believe she is trans. Oh, sorry, my apologies. She's not Jewish, she's trans. Okay, gotcha.
In a statement to Access Hollywood, a DCPI spokesperson for the NYPD said, on Monday, February 26, 2024, at approximately 1630...
Yeah, they got arrested. You know, Hunter Schafer is pretty popular. It's awesome to see her doing these, doing any kind of outreach or protest, especially for something like this. Part of a group of more than 100 demonstrators, was she's the only one arrested. Get the banana out of your ears. The only one, you just watched the video. It said they all got let out. We just saw a video of multiple people getting arrested. Hush up. Schafer, who like many protesters also wore a face mask because she's a cuck and a liberal cuck, did not make comments. My hope is by next Monday we'll have a ceasefire. Well, that would be nice. Yeah, there's not much there's not much here with regard to substance, but I think it's pretty awesome. A lot of people like Hunter Schafer. Young people in general are very pro-Palestinian, relatively speaking at least. And she's very popular with young people. So it's a reaffirmation of that, demographic tendency. We'll see if this Monday deadline is legit or not, but I doubt it. I doubt it too, but it's nice to hope. Think they're more anti-genocide? Well, yeah, but the two go hand in hand generally. What Kojima do? He's stalking her? No, wait. Why would he be stalking her? No, they're working together on a game. They're doing a game thing. Some kind of fancy-pantsy new Kojima game. I'm sure it'll be great, you know? I really like Death Stranding, even though it got some mixed critical reception. So, we'll see. Have we had a canonically trans character in a Kojima game before? You know how he tends to name characters, right? Die Heartman. I hope. What do you think the naming convention is going to be for Hunter Schafer's character? I'm just wondering. If there's a theory that Quiet was a trans woman. Oh, theory. People love their theories, don't they? Yeah, no. Either way, I'm happy that that she went out there and did this. Also, because there has been, despite there being demographic tendencies that would suggest otherwise, I guess, in spaces that tend to be hip or young or left-leaning, support for the Palestinian people or an end to genocide is something that people have been quiet about in Hollywood because, a lot of people say it's because there's a lot of Jews in Hollywood. And yeah, there are a lot of Zionist Jews, but a lot of it is because, much like in the music industry, most of the actual cultural production that comes out of Hollywood is from a small collection of extremely wealthy, conservative business moguls, the people who actually run the studios, and those people have an enormous amount of control over what actually gets said and done. You don't want to be blacklisted. So people do tend to stay quiet about stuff like this, controversial stuff like this. People say it's a Jewish thing. Remember what happened with was it Marlon Brando when he declined to accept his Oscar and instead had an Indian woman go on stage and talk about the poor treatment of Indian people in America, and then like John Wayne wanted to kill her or something. It's always been like that with the blowback to conservative Native American. They prefer the term Indians, what I hear. I would suspect a lot of Jewish actors are probably pro-Palestine. Actors in general seem to be pretty left-leaning, so it'd be my guess as well, yeah. But it's an industry where you can be blacklisted pretty easily, so I imagine people often feel a need to be quiet about it. So Hunter Schafer being not quiet about it is pretty cool, I think, in my personal opinion. That's not too bad, Masaguri. Fun fact, Stalin loved John Wayne movies. That's not surprising to me somehow. By the way, she wasn't actually indigenous. Well, what matters is that she did her hair with the braids, right? Like, for sake, they aren't from India. Why are they trying to be called Indian? What the do you mean, why are they trying to be called Indian? They were called Indian by the Europeans who landed in the New World. And for a lot of them, that term stuck because it's a term that reflects their shared identity as like a maligned group. I'm sure that Indian people over in India will survive the indignity of having a term refer to them that is the same as the term that a group of people on the other side of the world use to refer to themselves. It's just confusing unless you add American onto it. Then do what you want. It's fine. Isn't it Indian as in indigenous? Sure, but like, okay, think about it for a second. Don't you think it's a little bit weird that so many groups of people all around the world, the term that gets used to refer to them is just the term that means they're from there? Like, indigenous isn't a specific label, it's a generic term for a group of people who are from there. But that's like a really weird and kind of abstract identifier. Like, a lot of groups are indigenous, but we don't tend to refer to them that way because we don't really think of that. Like, I can understand like an aversion to the term. There's American Indian, there's like indigenous, there's First Nations, but again, that's also like kind of a broad thing. It varies. There's a whole CGP Grey bit in it, I think, for the most part. What about First Nations? Yeah, but that also isn't a specific term. There were like thousands of tribes across the Americas, like First Nations, plural, all of them. Past a point, you might as well just go by tribe. But then a lot of them, like, don't know or care about their tribe anymore either. And there's just like the broader American Indian movement, but a lot of them do care. That I'm friends with the daughter of a famous native author, and she prefers Indian. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. It's not up to you, chat. Yeah, there are a lot of people in chat who are acting like it's a term they get to decide. Wait, why are you guys? It's literally a term to describe a group. What the f are you debating me for? I just think it's confusing. Okay, go to your local reservation, debate them. What the f are you doing? As an autistic history nerd, I think it's aggravating because it's inaccurate. There's no such thing as an inaccurate label. If they sell, it's a label. It's not inaccurate. That's not how that works. Like it's not inaccurate that the south part of Egypt is called North Egypt and the north part of Egypt is called South Egypt. It's just a historical reflection of like the of what they had going on back then. Or lower or upper Egypt, sorry. Yeah, upper and lower Egypt. Showing this here to aggravate the aforementioned autistic history nerds. Yeah, the Kush is why the Egyptians were such a cultural superpower at the time. Yes, but the world was upside down 4,000 years ago. Yeah, of course, that's why. When I was in school, I had to do one of those family tree projects, and when one kid found out my family was Cree, he called me and my family Prairie N-words until I graduated. Nice, Tempest. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that with the class. Jesus.